To me, my X-Men.
FOG Andrew here, and the coach here from Family of Gamers. Welcome, War Gamers, to an exciting, awesome video. Wow. It has been a little while.
Yeah.
You see it in the title, you see it in the intro. We're playing Marvel Crisis Protocol. I have been dying to play this game again for a very long time, and
it's your fault. I want to play all the time, and you say no. But
no. We got so many other games to play, but we're back. We're doing it. And we did play a game just to refresh our memory, that was a really fantastic game. But here we're doing an official battle report. We're bringing MCP back. It's probably been like two or more years since the last battle report. I'm going to be taking the Convocation, first time taking the Convocation.
Which I usually play,
yes.
But you're going to take
it.
I
just, I figured try something different, and you're taking...
I wanted to take Daredevil, but I didn't want to take the Criminal Syndicate, and he just happens to have the Defenders. So I'm taking the Defenders.
With the updated card and everything. So
yes,
he's
and
I'm Defenders leader.
Yeah, and all my guys, we're keeping it on the streets.
That's what we're doing.
Yep.
Okay, well, let's take a look at who we're taking. All right, so we're changing it up a little bit. We have the board here, very nice. A lot of it is 3D printed by Mr. Coach over here.
I'd say most of it. Yeah.
Most of it, yes.
Don't forget printed and painted.
Yes. We're doing two scenarios. Extraction is going to be deadly legacy virus cured, and then our secure is riot spark over extremis 3.0. So we have the extremis tokens here, and here, and then we have the legacy virus ones all in the middle line there. So we chose to do the 17 points or 17 threat, meaning I'm going to be taking Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme, Baron Mordo, the Ancient One, and the Enchantress. Although she is not in the Convocation, I still kept it a little magic based. And then my team tactic cards that I have the Convocation leader ability, which is double-sided, but I am going to start with the Moons of Munapur one, taking the Wanda Watum, Ironbound Books of Shumagorath, the Orb of Agamotto, Bane of Damballa, and the Astral Ring. So that'll be my 17 threat worth of dudes.
All right, here we go. So I'm taking Daredevil. Okay, he's my leader. And I'm taking his buddy Blade. Okay, and I changed it up a little bit. I got him jumping over the brick wall here because I didn't kind of like the other one. I'm taking one of my favorite characters, Iron Fist, but my true favorite is Moon Knight. And then bringing up the rear would be the Punisher. And here are my cards. So I'm taking the Punisher, Blood, Red, and Personal, Heave Ho, Patch Up, of course, and Mark for Death, greatest movie ever, and 1-2 Punch.
All right, so here's the deployment. We have Mordo, Strange, Enchantress, and Ancient One. You got
Daredevil, Punisher, Blade, Iron Fist, and my man Moon Knight.
All right, so we have the 4 Extremis tokens, which we get 1 VP for contesting, and then the 3 legacy virus things there, and those are also 1 for everyone you got. Plus, if a character has all 3 of them, I can knock out the character, and then that person will get 6 points.
Yeah.
So pretty crazy. But
so now with this, if you get all 3, you go to KO.
You could choose to do it. I think it's optional.
Okay.
So, but yeah, so that is it for that. I think it's time to officially get to round 1. All right, so I am going to move Mordo, his medium movement here, and then I'll just move him right here. All right, then I will be spending a power for Mordo to pick up the legacy virus.
All right, Daredevil, I'm gonna move here. He's a long mover. I'm just gonna move here. going to be one away. And I'll pick this up. And I'll be on the objective. And that cost me 1 power.
Okay. All right, so the Ancient One's going. I'm going to use the Miss of Hogoth. Spend 2 power for that. And that will move me to here. And then with that, I will move around the corner here. And then I will shoot with my Fangs of Farale at Daredevil. Right there, within 3. All right, I got a 4 dice Mystic attack here. It's going to be 2 crits, so that's 2 rerolls for me. And then another crit, so that's going to be 3.
So I got 3 defenses. I got 1.
1. All right, so that'll be 2 going through.
Isn't that a crit?
That's a hit.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry.
So that means I will gain a power, and then Daredevil will be gaining the poison special condition onto him.
All right, Blade's going to move here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my throwing glaives against Baron Wardo. And we are in range.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. And I got 2 crits. So I'll roll those 2. And 3 hits.
I'm only getting 2 for physical. And looks like I got 1. So that'll be 3 hits onto Mordo. Sorry, so clarification. So he's taking 2 hits, gaining 2 power. Same thing Daredevil before took 2 hits, gained 2 power.
And then on that, Blade gets 1 power just for doing the attack.
Yep. I'm just going to move Strange over here. Just so he's got the objective there, but he's still behind the building.
I'm going to activate Moon Knight. I have to roll for his multiple personalities. And I got a wild. And a wild is, if the result is a wild, the next action made, the next attack made, this activation add 2 dice to its attack roll.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. Pretty good. So what I'm going to do is move.
He's climbing up.
Yes,
right?
correct. But he is a wall crawler.
All right.
Which makes perfect sense. All right, so more than enough. I'm just going to come here. I don't want Mordo to get the objective. So what I'll do is I'll just stay there and hang out.
Okay.
I was really hoping for a crit. I could have moved twice, attack and contest the objective.
Right. I'm just gonna have a Enchantress. She's gonna move medium, so that'll end up her over here.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I do.
And we're gonna move. I want to move medium, but I want to stay within this objective per se. So I'm gonna come right here. Like right here. And let's see if I could shoot at
Enchantress.
I don't think
Not with
no,
3.
I don't have anything. Yeah, not yet. So I'm just gonna kind of stay there.
Okay.
All right. The Iron Fist. Move up here. I doubt it, but let's see. Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I got it.
Definitely.
Yeah, I got it. All right, so I will spend the 1 power
Okay.
to grab it.
Okay.
Um,
All right. End of round 1. Not too much happening so far. Really, the only person that took wounds were Mordo and then Daredevil over here. So I have a Legacy Virus, and I have this objective here, bringing me to 2 points. Coach Daredevil has
that objective and the virus.
Iron Fist has the virus.
Has the virus, and he's Iron Fist has the virus.
Yep.
Punish is holding this, and then Moon Knight is fighting Mordo. We're having this wicked battle here for that objective.
Yep. So that'll be the end of round 1. It's time to go to round 2.
All right, so Eric is going to come here. And he is going to attack Mordo with his katana.
Okay.
All right, Blade's getting 5. And this is, believe it or not, this is
A mystical attack?
mystical attack.
Good, because I'll be rolling more dice on it.
Okay.
That's 2. 2. All right, got 4. And looks like I got a crit and a wild and a block, so I will be good.
But you, after this attack is resolved, the target character gains the bleed special condition.
All right, that's fine by me. I'll be bleeding. All right, so Mordo's going to do a. He's going to do an attack onto Moon Knight. I'm going to do the Bolts of Bishru. All right, so I got 4 on this mystical attack. I got a crit, and I got a wild. So that's 2 hits.
All right, so his mystical defense is 3. I actually have a power, but I think I'm gonna just try to not. Okay, so I block, so he takes 1.
1 damage, and then because I got the wild, Moon Knight will be hexed, and that will you cannot roll additional dice for crit results. And then with that, I will gain a power. And then I'm going to spend my 4 power as my second action to do the Reigns of Ragador onto Blade. Alright, so I'm getting 7 dice mystical onto Blade. And that is going to be, looks like 4 hits. And I don't think I have anything crazy to...
Alright, rolling 4. Alright, so I got 2 out of 4.
Yep.
I'm gonna pay the 2 power for supernatural senses, which means I could reroll these 2.
Okay.
Okay, so I got 3.
So 1 is still going through. And because of my Burning Rain, you will get Incinerate and Poison. I don't know if he's immune to any of that, but...
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Alright, so Daredevil is just gonna bounce over here.
Running away.
Okay. And then while I'm there, I will shake off the poison.
Okay. I'm going to have Enchantress move here. First action. Second action, I will pick up this car because it's within range 3 and throw it
Medium?
Medium.
Okay.
Alright, so doing that's going to cost me the 3 power. So throwing that add to Iron Fist, 3 hits. Size 2 for the car, so you need
3 defense
for your physical defense.
I got nothing. So take 3 wounds.
It'll be 3 wounds. Alright, so Enchantress for her second action will be to hit Iron Fist within 3 for the Spurned Affection. Alright, it's 5 dice energy. Attack. So 5 dice here. We have a crit. And alright, so that's 2 wilds and so 4 hits altogether.
Okay, so he has martial arts master, so an energy within 3, which he is, he will add blanks.
Okay.
So I have 3. So I got 3.
So you got 3.
1 wound.
So you're taking 1, and then here's the cool part about that. I'm gaining a power, but then for each wild I got, which is 2, you lose a power, and I gain that power.
Okay. So hold on. Okay.
So now that'll give me some extra power, but you will lose 2 power.
Iron Fist is going to hit the Enchantress with the flying kick.
Okay.
It is obviously a physical.
Okay. So now I can use my mystical defense regardless of the attack's type, unless you pay 2 power, and then I have to use my physical.
What's your physical?
It's 2.
And what's your regular?
5.
So I will pay the 2.
Okay, so I will only be rolling 2 dice on this defense then.
Okay. So this is 4. Oh, jeez. You might not even need it.
2, well, let's see. And I got, 2 hits.
2 hits. Okay, so now the flying kick, I gain 1 power.
Okay.
And I get to go within 1 of you.
Okay.
Okay, so now that he's closer, he's going to use his chi strike against her. I will pay the 2 power so that you have to use your energy defense.
Yep.
Rolling 5. Okay, so I got 1 crit. I got 4 hits.
4 hits. Only roll 2 here. And I got a crit. And a crit. So that'll be 2. So I'm taking another 2.
Okay, and I'm getting 2 energy for that.
Alright. I'm going to play it a little safe. I'm just going to move the Ancient One around the corner. And she will just stay within the one of the objective in the alley.
Alright, so Moon Knight's going to go. But first we have to see who is coming to... God, son of a... Okay. So that is, character may make an additional action this turn, but must be a move action.
Okay. Okay. Alright.
Alright, so I'm going to shake, get rid of the hex, and I'm going to attack you with my bow staff.
Okay. That is a physical.
Yes.
Alright.
What's your physical defense?
2.
Nice. Okay. And I'm glad I shook it off. Alright, I'm glad I shook that off.
Alright, I'm only getting 2 here, but it looks like I got 2. So he'll be taking another wound, bringing him to 3 hits. Alright, Strange is going to go. I'm going to do the Orb of Agamotto. So any number of my Convocation guys can spend 3 power, which Strange will do to move 3. So I'll go 3 on top of the building. He does have flight. And then with that being said, I will spend an additional power to do the Deadly Daggers of Dabaroth to fire down there at Blade. Alright, and then what I'm going to also do is from the Orb, I'm going to have Enchantress move just over here because she spent the 3 power also. Alright, so I'll be getting 5 dice here. Wow, that sucked. Looks like just one.
Just
yeah.
one. All right. So, what did you say was energy? You chose energy, right?
You know what? I'm going to use the Eye of Agamotto, which this character may reroll all of its attack or defense dice once per attack.
Okay. Is that how much did that cost you?
Nothing. It is the Eye of Agamotto.
Okay, is it an action?
Nope.
All right.
So do it again, and also with the Eye of Agamotto, I can modify and reroll skulls. Let's see if we can get better here. All right, one more better, I guess. That'll have to do, I guess.
Now, do you still? Is it still energy? You get to choose.
Still the energy.
Now that doesn't cost you anything, right?
That's just part of the attack.
So I'm only rolling 3.
Oh, I'm sorry. 6 dice. My bad. Right? I rolled 5. Okay, doesn't matter. What'd you get? 1. So you'll take 1.
Don't I roll a crit?
Oh yeah. I thought you rolled a crit.
No.
Okay, so then 1 damage will go through.
Okay.
And then also you get the poison special condition, but you are already poisoned.
I can't be poisoned again.
Yep. Alright, so I used the Orb of Agamotto to move Enchantress and Strange, but so that was only his first action. Second action, I'll spend the power to do it again.
So wait, so you use the Orb of Agamotto, and then you use the Eye of Agamotto.
Now I'm using the Deadly Daggers of Dabaroth a second time, which you are incinerated, so you have to... we didn't do it before, we'll do it now. You're going to remove 1 defense die from your attack. So again, it's going to be energy. There is a crit in there, so that will be 3 hits. 1.
So taking 2.
Alrighty.
Alright, so Punisher's basically just going to stay here because he's not in range. Everybody's hidden. I would take a shot at Strange, but I don't want to give up the thing. Let me see if it's... his range is... for that is 3. Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I can move and probably try to get it, but then I'll be giving up the objective. I think it's better to hold the objective, and that'll be the end of the round. So you want to just...
Alright, and around 2.
So
no one's like dazed yet. I'm kind of surprised.
So far, so good.
But I feel like our rolling is kind of even here. We got Ancient One here and Enchantress on the objectives. Doctor Strange did some damage to Blade. Mordo is still fending off Blade and Moon Knight. Punisher and Daredevil are chilling in the back. Iron Fist is in the middle of the street. And that'll bring, you have the objective for Punisher, and then you also have 2 of the viruses. So that'll bring me to 5 and you to 7. So it's time to do round 3. All right, since I got priority here, I'm going to be moving Ancient One from the alley right here, just within range to hit Iron Fist with a Fangs of Farala. Alright, so it's a 4 dice mystical attack. Got a crit in there, and just 2.
Okay. So gotta make 2.
Yep.
Gotta make 2. Gotta make 2. I gotta make 2.
You didn't make any.
Nope. And it's a mystical, of course.
Yep.
But, all right, so he is
Officially dazed.
so he's gonna get 1 power for the wound, and he's dazed.
And then drop that Legacy Virus. Just to end my turn, I'll use the Mists of Hogath to move range 2 back toward the objective there.
Okay, that was gonna go long.
Okay.
Pick this up.
Okay. You gotta spend power for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend 2 power for that because I
Just
have
hopping back.
hopping back. Yeah.
All right.
2 power gone. All right, so instead of going here, I'm gonna come back here. I'm gonna be within, I'll be within 1 of the objective. I'll interact with it for 1 power to get rid of a wound. So he's down to 1 wound instead of 2.
All right. Strange is gonna use his Deadly Daggers of Dabaroth and hit Blade once again. All right. So going 6 dice here. I'm gonna choose it to be energy. Jeez.
What'd you get?
I got 2.
So it's an energy attack?
I think I shall use the Eye of Agamotto to reroll that.
Okay.
What is
your attack?
It's an energy.
Okay.
Well, I'm choosing again, so I'm choosing it to be energy. All right, that's a little bit better. I got a crit. All right. That'll be 3 hits.
All right, because he's incinerated, he can only roll 2. I got 1.
Okay, so 2 go through.
2 go through, and that'll do it.
That'll do it to
Because
Blade.
that's 4 plus 2 is 6.
Yep.
Yep, and that'll do it to Blade.
Okay.
Where's Blade? Blade's here. Although he does lose his conditions.
Yep.
He will get 2 power for that.
Okay.
And of course he's stunned.
All right. I think what I'm gonna just do is have Strange hop down here, and then next turn or next round he will just help out a little bit.
Moon Knight's gonna go. We're gonna do multiple personalities. Got a blank. And if the result is that if it's a blank, this character gains 1 power.
Okay.
So now I have 6 power.
Okay, so what are you doing?
All right, so I'm going to do Throwing Crescents against Mordo. It's a physical. All right, and I got a crit. So nothing, so 3.
2.
No, I'm sorry, 2.
So I got 2. I got a crit. And 2 blocks.
Okay, so I'm going to do it again because of rapid fire.
Okay.
Because I got the wild.
All right.
That's a little bit better. So
3.
3. This
All right.
one, unfortunately, doesn't have the rapid fire because of doing it again.
All right, and I'm getting only 2 again. Looks like just 1. So that'll be 2 more onto Mordo.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll be 2 more power as well.
Okay, so Moon Knight is going to do the Avatar of Khonshu. So he moves within 1 of the guys. I'm going to come face to face with him.
Okay.
As is Moon Knight's specialty, punch you right in the mouth. and I paid 4 power for it. 7 dice, mystical attack.
I'm surprised you're not going for strange. Okay, 4. All right, so it's mystical. I'm getting 4, and then there is a crit, and then I don't think it matters here because I get to reroll for my leader ability.
It's
And
3.
I got 3, but 1 still goes through.
Mm-hmm.
So now he's getting pushed back.
Yeah, he's getting pushed back small to here.
Okay, and then that will daze me.
Mm-hmm.
And then also I will be dropping the virus in the crater.
All right, so a little mix-up. I mean, I was within range before, but he gets within 1 of the character. And then what I'd like to do is I'm going to pick this up.
All right. I think Enchantress is going to go all the way up here, medium range, medium movement, and you're stealthy, but I'm still going to be within the 3. Okay. So I'll be attacking you. All right, so mystical attack, 7 dice.
Oof.
It's
how much is that?
going to be 6.
Okay.
And I got yeah, you might you're gonna get some conditions.
We'll see.
Well, I have wild, so
Okay, so I got 1.
so that'll be 5 going through.
Okay, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to pay 2 power because I am the chosen of Khonshu. I get to roll 2 more if it is a mystical attack, and then I can't be advanced, pushed, or placed by the effects of this attack.
All right, so you dodge 1, so you gotta dodge
2 more. All right, so I got 2.
Yeah, 1 more.
Okay.
So 4
I'm sorry, I got
through.
1 more. So 2 altogether. So 4 going through. And that'll do it.
That'll do it.
Yeah, because he's got 5.
Yeah. And he's
Yeah,
got 1.
she's a beast, man.
Yeah, and then if you weren't, you would have I think you got slow and stun, but you're dazed, so it doesn't really matter.
All right, so how much wounds did she do to me?
4.
4. So I'll get 4 power for that.
Yep.
Okay, so Punisher is just going to move right here, and he's going to shoot at Strange, but he is going to use aim shot. I'm going to pay 3 for it. Now I'm getting 7 dice, but I have 3 Punisher tokens because altogether 3 guys are dazed, and I will use each of them to add 1 dice.
Okay.
Okay, so he's getting 7 for the attack plus 3 for the punishment tokens.
10 dice.
10 dice. Let's see what happens here. All right, so I got move these here. And I got 1 crit. Thanks for nothing. So that's 3-6 going through.
Okay.
This is a obviously physical attack.
I'm only getting 3. Wow.
Wow.
Completely whiffed. That'll just knock him out in 1 shot.
Mm-hmm.
So he's dazed. He got 6 wounds.
Wow. So I didn't even really need the punishment tokens. But that's
Yeah, I mean, I guess it helps.
no. I mean, but I'd rather be safe than sorry.
Yeah. All right, end of round 3. Bunch of stuff kind of just happened.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean,
This is the dazed and confused.
Everybody's dazed.
Everybody's dazed there.
Enchantress is up there. Punisher's Daredevil over there. Iron Fist is there, and I got Ancient One chilling over here. So that'll be the end of round 3. Let's do round 4.
I do have priority. I'm going to take Moon Knight. Let me roll for his multiple personality. That and that.
Gaining a power.
I'll gain a power. So I guess I will pick this up.
Okay. So you'll spend that power.
I will spend that power, yes, sir. And then, okay, so Moon Knight is going to move here.
Okay.
And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do what's called, we like to call in the business, a tactical retreat.
Okay.
Actually, let's do this. And put them here, right next to this. Try to get as far away as I can.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So I'm going to move Strange, his medium, over here. Then I shall spend 4 power to move him 3 of his current position.
Now, what is that?
It's the Scalpel of Strange, not an action.
Mm-hmm.
So I will move here, and then I will do an area attack for 6 power. So I'm using up all my power here.
Okay.
So I will be able to.
Now that move it's an action, or it's
the first move was, the second move was not.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna hit. This will hit Daredevil first. Mystical, 7 dice here. Oh Lord, that was a hit, and that's 1 crit in there, and that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits on Daredevil.
Okay, I can re-roll 1 dice because 1, and I got that. So very good. So what is Daredevil?
So 7 will be going through.
Okay, so that
That'll knock him out.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, before we do that, let's just do Punisher.
Okay.
So same thing on Punisher. So that will be 7 dice again, mystical. And okay, these are no good. I have a crit. All right. So that will be. Yep.
How many?
4.
So I got crit. Okay, so 2.
Okay.
So 2 go through.
2 go through on a Punisher.
Okay, so now, although Daredevil has the Man Without Fear, after attacking character is resolved, the character may use a superpower. This attack advances towards the attacker small, which I don't need to. Then the attack within 2 may make a strike attack targeting it. So I guess before I turn over, I will do that. So I'll spend 2 for that. Right. So he's getting his 5 dice. Okay. And that's that.
And I'm just getting 3 for physical. And I got 1. So that'll be 2 going through on
Also,
Strange.
Also the we're still going? Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, you get the stun special rule.
All right, I'm stunned. All right, so we drop the things, and then because I just got the power from your basically counter strike, I'll spend the power to pick both of those up right now. So give them to me.
Okay.
Thank you.
The Iron Fist is within 3. I am going to do my flying kick.
Okay. Onto Strange.
Yep.
All right.
Ready?
Yes, sir.
Crit. Okay, so that would be 3.
3. That's physical.
It is no. I'm sorry. Yes, it's physical. I'm sorry.
All right. Just getting 3. Got a crit. And so 2. So I'll be taking 1.
1 damage. Okay, with that he gets 1 power. He's able to move within 1 of Doctor Strange right here. And you know what time it is, right? It's time for the Iron Fist! Okay, here we go.
How many dice?
9.
And it's energy.
Energy, yes. Alright, so...
Alright, so don't
here's
take them away.
Okay,
just
here's a
keep
blank.
them there.
There. That was a blank. Alright, so I have 3 wild.
Okay.
3 hits.
Okay.
2 crits, which I get to roll, correct?
Yes.
Awesome. In the right place. So
Okay.
3, 6, 7.
All right. So I'm only getting 3, but
You have 1.
I have 1.
So what happens?
And then 1 of your, because it's an energy attack,
Mm-hmm.
one of your crit wilds or hits turned into a blank because I got a wild.
Okay. So that would be that.
Yes.
So
then
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
well,
One,
also
one is
goes
going away. So,
So
1, 2,
I'm
3,
taking
4, 5.
5, and that will knock out Sir Stephen Strange.
Mm-hmm. So can I pick them both up? I guess the Iron Fist will pick up both with that, and with that they come back to my side.
All right, with that, unfortunately, see, Mordo is not going to make it to Moon Knight. Ancient One is not going to be able to make it over there. Plus, you got 3 guys, and Iron Fist already has the 2 objectives. So
And he's at full health.
Yeah, I'm not even going to be able to get over there, and then next round you're just going to give the last one to Iron Fist and get the 6 points anyway. So I think with that, we're going to have to call it there.
We're going to call it. So what's the final?
So then that would still be 6 to 10 there.
Right. So I'm getting 4.
Yeah, you'd be getting 4, going up to 14 here.
And let's say Mordo, you would get 3.
Yeah. So then I would
at
be
least 9.
and I mean probably 8 because I don't think I'll be able to take out Blade. So
yeah,
because he's at full flipped.
Okay.
So
yeah, he's at full flip, and Daredevil will be coming back.
Yeah.
And everybody, actually Punisher is at full health.
Right. Yeah, I'm taking a hit.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that being said, epic handshake of awesomeness.
All right, so that is a Defender victory over the Convocation.
There was definitely nothing I could have done. Even if I got to you next round, you were just going to give the Moon Knight thing to Iron Fist. Then that'll get you the 6
come over, yeah,
right, and then get the 6 points anyway. So really didn't make a difference because I would not have been able to do anything to get really close.
Mm-hmm. So. But what do you think about the Convocation? I mean, this is the first time you're taking them. I've played against you with Convocation a bunch of times.
Yeah, the Convocation, I think I played immediately when I moved Mordo up to the objective. I knew I played that wrong. I should not have done that. The Convocation, besides Ancient One. See, what I did was I kept Ancient One back and moved Mordo up. I think Mordo should stay back and Ancient One move up. Ancient One has a little bit of a closer stuff, but also she has martial artists, so she'll get the
she's
bonuses for her defense. And then Enchantress, I don't know, maybe I should have moved her up, but she's not part of the Convocation. I just threw her in. And then I wanted to do like I want to throw Clea in there, see how Clea is.
But I'm surprised you took Enchantress instead of Clea.
Yeah, because it's 3 points. I think Clea is. So
okay.
I would have been at 16.
She's at 2.
She's 4.
Enchantress is 4.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Clea is only 3. So
I didn't know
because that Doctor Strange originally I thought was 4, but he's 5.
Okay.
Which he's pretty good.
Can this Doctor Strange? I forgot. Can he take a gem?
I don't think so. No, it doesn't say
he's
at the
not a
bottom
gem.
anything.
Okay.
No.
So
he's not a gem bearer.
But like I know, like when I was playing Convocation, kind of peppered with all this crazy stuff, and then kind of moved up. So you're like losing at the beginning, but then you kind of make it up. In the next few rounds.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, I think they're good.
It's a lot of fun, right?
Yeah,
it is a lot of fun.
I'm like, I can do this. Oh, and then do that, and then do this. So keeping them back, I think, besides Ancient One, just throw Ancient One up there first was what I should have done.
Yeah.
What about Defenders?
So, I've never taken Defenders before.
Well, you've taken these literally all these characters, but not together as Defenders.
Well, I've taken the Midnight Suns with Blade, Moon Knight, and Daredevil.
Right.
But I've never taken. I like the Punisher. But he didn't really like. I never really could get a shot off because he was holding the back objective.
Yeah.
But when he did get it off, and he just so happened to have 3 Punisher tokens, I was rolling. What is it? What is that? I'm sorry.
7.
7 and so I rolled 10 dice.
The aim shot, yeah.
At Strange and turned him over.
Yeah.
The thing I was trying to do, I was really kind of happy that Iron Fist wasn't out at that point, and he was within 3, so he was able to do his flying kick, and then he's able to come within 1 of that. So it's like I guess you do your flying kick and you're right next to the guy.
Right.
And then I had enough to do the iron fist.
Yeah.
And it worked out. You know, I got strange right out of there. So
Right.
you know, it's that's another thing too. That back and forth.
Yeah.
But I didn't use a defender ability, which I could have used when Moon Knight and Blade were there, where you could re-roll in defense dice against, depending how many are there. So if there's one guy or two, you could roll that many dice.
Right.
Although you rolled like a champ at those things, and then I was rolling really terrible. Even in the one time I did the re-roll, it was a skull, and then blank, and I re-rolled it was a blank.
Yeah.
So it didn't matter. Your dice were on fire, but I think just, you know, at the wrong times. But,
yeah.
But
and then I think this is gonna, this, at least for me, kind of sparked me back into doing MCP. Now,
I don't. You know me.
Yeah, no, I know. It's just we haven't played in a bit, so like.
But that's okay.
I'm like, we got to play it again, do more on the channel, and then we can, you know, because now I want to expand. I want to do Winter Guard. I want to expand the Spider Foes because it's been a while since we've played, and it's like now you got Rhino, you got Vulture, Sandman, Shocker, Elektra, all these Spider Foes, and that was like my go-to was Spider Foes.
Yeah.
So now I have this whole thing.
Wasn't that your custom dice you were using?
Right. Well, I was using Web Warriors for these dice, but I also have the Spider Foes from Baron Dice. Yeah. At Adepticon, I got them.
But what happens is, just in general, we play a lot of games that we like.
Yeah.
And there's one or two games that we constantly play, and there are some games that like, oh man, I love MCP. And you're like, well, I love MCP too. Oh, you know, this, that, and you keep up with it. We never get a chance to play. But now we play it, and it's like, okay, great. Now we can go back to it. So you don't get bored of it.
Yeah.
Take a little break, and then you come back to it, which we're doing now. So now it's going to be like, we'll be like MCP crazy. Also, I don't have a problem with, like, we're not sponsored by Atomic Mass Games. If they want to sponsor us, you're more than welcome. But since we're not, I'm just going to print stuff. We can find cards anywhere. That's just the way it is.
I mean, Enchantress was printed.
So is Iron Fist.
That Iron Fist model's printed?
Yeah. That's that. Him and Luke Cage are both printed.
Okay.
Yeah. So and then Moon Knight was actually, I used the original one, but I have 3 separate Moon Knights. So I have 4 Moon Knights to use. Yeah. We also, I mean, when the time comes, I do have a Galactus. So
if they ever put Galactus,
well, you know, if he's an ultimate account or whatever.
Yeah.
But I think I'd like to do an ultimate account.
I do want to do that too.
Like you were saying, I'd like to maybe run. I want to run Thanos and the Black Order. Because, you know, I never painted Thanos. We have 2 of them, and I never painted him. So now I'm like, all right, let's get it.
Yeah.
If you want, though, you see all these cool buildings here, Corvus Games Terrain. Go to his site and put in FOG Podcast 15 to get 15% off. I printed all the buildings from there, and there are no trees or supports. You just print them up, boom, 1, 2, 3, glue them together, ready to go. By far the easiest thing to do. I have my printers are older and slower, but within like a week I had everything printed and then just got to paint them. So, you know, the only thing though for this, you set up the board. I love the way you set it up. I like putting the craters out. We haven't used those in a long time. Neither one of us picked up something and threw it. And I had all my cards. You did. But I had all these cards.
With, Enchantress.
I took 3 cards to throw stuff, and I didn't do it because I really didn't have a chance to do it.
Yeah, you know, I think this is maybe a topic for another video, but we talked about this before we started playing. The team tactic cards. Mm-hmm. Not really. I was never really a fan of it.
Me either.
I mean, I used one of them. You didn't use any of them. I could have used another one at one point, but honestly, if we didn't use team tactic cards, I still love the game. Like the team tactic cards for me, I feel like do nothing, but I know there's a lot of characters. I could be wrong, but I remember the whole thing. I was trying to take Cabal, I took Sin, and I took Crossbones.
Yes.
But the only way for them to really work together is by taking that team tactic card.
Yes.
So, but that's the thing.
I think that if we're going to move forward, we collectively should really look into that more.
Yeah.
You know, see what team tactic cards are good for whatever this and that.
I mean, if you guys have any suggestions, let us know.
Yeah, that's the thing too, because like I really like this game, but I know that if I play another player with a team tactic card, those. I know the cards are very useful, and that's what we got to get. I think that's the next step in the game.
Yeah.
But without the cards, we're just playing kind of naked MCP.
Right.
It's
still
awesome.
a great game.
It's still great.
Yeah.
So
yeah. But that is it, guys. So, Linktree's in the description. You can check out our social media pages, our podcast, our Patreon page if you want to help support the channel, and as well as our Discord server. We encourage you to join our Discord server because we talk to people like you watching that enjoy miniature games.
A lot of stuff. A lot of really good stuff going on there.
Yes, and then also we have videos on the screen that you can check out. We've done other MCP videos in the past, so if you want, you can check those out. But we'll definitely be doing more coming in the future, so stay tuned for that. Guys, we'll see you in the next one.